Hello. Yeah, today we are on the Bible verse, and this is how the Bible books follow each other. The first book in the Bible is Genesis. Genesis is the first book, seconded by Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, Deuteronomy. My God. After Deuteronomy, Joshua, Judges, Ruth, 1 Samuel, 2 Samuel. See, I'm following you as according how it is, This is how the book looks. Do you see? After 1 Samuel and 2 Samuel, there's Book of Kings, first Book of Kings, second Book of Kings, Chronicles, First Chronicle, Second Chronicle, followed by Ezra, Nehemiah, Esther, Job, Psalms, Proverbs. That is Old Testament, and it's still, and there are more books in the Old Testament. Another books in the Old Testament is, do you see, Ecclesiastes, Songs of Solomon, Isaiah, Jeremiah, Lamentations, Ezekiel, Daniel, Hosea, Joel, Amos, Obadiah, Jonah, Micah, Nahum, Habakkuk, Zephaniah, Haggai, Zechariah, and the last book is Malachi. All those are in the books of Old Testament. What about New Testament? Now, when it comes to New Testament, this is the books that tells Jesus, who is Jesus, and where you meet Jesus talking to the people. The first book in the New Testament, Matthew, Mark, Luke, John, those are books of gospel, followed by Acts, Romans, 1 Corinthians and 2nd, Galatians, Ephesians, Philippians, Colossians, Thessalonians first, and Thessalonians and 2nd. So, the other book is still in the book of New Testament. 1 Timothy, 2 Timothy, Titus, Philemon, Hebrews, James, 1 Peter, 2 Peter, 1 John, 2 John, and 3 John, Jude, and the last one, Revelation. All these books, maybe you are there and you don't know how the books follow each other. Today is your time to understand that this is how the books of the Bible follows each other. You remember the first book is Genesis, and the last one is Revelation. This is Revelation, okay? All this book in one, it is the Word of God, and all talks about God Himself. So, for you to maintain the holiness of God, keep reading and read and read and read till you feel the Spirit of God is within you. And the moment the Spirit of God is in you, keep reading, please keep reading, because it is very, very important to have the Word of God. Now, like the book of Genesis, the book of Genesis started. This is how it is started, Let me show you how the books of the Word of God started. It started in the beginning. God created the heavens and earth in the beginning. God created heaven and earth. The earth was without form and void, and darkness over the face of the deep. And the Spirit of God was hovering over the face of the waters. And God said, "Let there be light," and there was light. And God saw that the light was good. And God separated the light from the darkness. God called the light the day, and the darkness He called the night. And there was evening, and there was morning in the first day. So this is the first book of Genesis. Whether you are Christian or a Muslim or a Buddhist, this is where to pay attention to reason, and you will gain a lot. Why? The word of God is life. The word of God is powerful. The word of God is everything you desire to have in your life. Thank you so much for listening me. God bless you and bless you again, because the word of God is everything. What you desire to have, you cannot have without word of God fulfilling your desires. So without hesitating, thank you for listening me, and God bless you.